different shit. I might just hit your bitch. I walk in the party.
What's up with my people? Welcome back to Let It Be Known. We got Dasani with us again, and
What's
this is
good?
probably one of the worst NFL games I ever seen. Probably you. I don't know if you ever seen Dasani. I watched a lot of Thursday
Man,
night football
this
games, and this is back to back prime weeks. I think they had what was the Dolphins last week.
yeah, it was the Dolphins in Cincinnati.
All right, so you had the Dolphins in Cincinnati last week, and then you had the Broncos this week. Like two shitty ass games back to back. The other one was shitty just because you know what happened with Tua. This one was shitty just because the shit was ass. I never seen no offense can move like that. But is how do you
But
feel
it
about
kind of
the
described
game?
it. I mean, this game kind of described like for the Broncos. This game for them kind of described how struggling they've been all season. Like as far as like offensively, like this game was so horrible, bro. Like Russ was doing the same thing that Russ been doing all season, missing dudes, and then even when he's got a chance to complete a pass to somebody, they drop it.
So I was
And
about to say,
then,
so are you blaming you blaming the loss on Russ?
oh yeah,
You think
most
that's the biggest
definitely.
problem with the Broncos?
Yeah, I mean it goes both, but I think Russ has been. I ain't gonna say he's been the whole problem or anything, but he's been a little bit more the problem than it's been everybody else dropping balls.
See, yeah, when I was watching the game, I was like, damn, Russ, he's overthrowing some balls, he's underthrowing, he's throwing it behind him. Where
Yeah,
usually Russ always been known for his accuracy,
yep,
hitting a player on target, making the right decisions, throwing the ball out when he needs to. But it seems to now he's not using his feet. He's taking sacks. He's making bad decisions left
yep.
and right. You've seen it all game. And then with the Colts, like their offense, how you see with that? What you see with their offense?
Same thing that I mean, it was exactly the same thing that the Broncos were doing. But I do think that the coach should have stuck to the run game because I think their top running back was averaging like I want to say he was averaging like over four rushing yards per game or no per what was it? Was it per game?
You said yeah, it was per
Yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was per game or
carry
something
per
like that.
carry.
But he was doing that, and then I think their next running back had like over like 3 some yards per carry or something like that. Like so, I think they should have stuck to the run game. But not Matthew Stafford, but Matt Ryan, he threw the ball way too much, like way too much, and it almost caught it. I mean, I get it. Jonathan Taylor's out, but when you got to have a balanced tack. Like it can't just be run a little bit and then pass the whole dang game. Like it don't make sense. But I just seen the offense. I seen their offense doing exactly the same thing as the Broncos, but a
So
little bit better.
on that third and four, Broncos are in their own end zone. It's third and four. It's like 2 minutes, 17 seconds left on the clock. They decided to go for it. They decided to call a pass play. You seen Richard Sherman saying, run the ball, run the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so do you feel like that on that play? Should that have been a pass play? Should they have ran it like Richard Sherman saying? Because how
You
you
said
feel about that,
on
bro?
the 1 yard line, right?
Yeah, they was no, it was like I think it was second and four or third and four. And then he ends up throwing the interception and Stephon Gilmore
No,
going into the end zone.
The one that Sherm was talking about, it was like 4th and 1. It was either 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1. It was one of those, and that's why he said run the ball. Same thing. I would have ran the ball too. Why are you throwing it? It's not like you needed a touchdown or anything. All you needed was just 1 yard just to get the first down to extend the drive a little bit. So in my opinion, I think they should have ran the ball. That was a horrible play call.
When it was third and four, it was third and four. They could have got the first down. He went for the touchdown instead of going for a short pass for the first down. And he ends up throwing the pick to Stephon Gilmore, and Gilmore runs that ball back. That's what I was talking about. So do you think they should have just ran that ball out? Because I feel like it's third and four. They ran the ball. Let's try to go for the first. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Or even with the pass, Russ is. I guess when you're paying the motherfucker 250 something mil, though, you expect your quarterback to
Yeah,
not throw an interception
yeah,
and put your team at risk. So
yeah.
he
That's
threw that
true.
intercept. Yeah, he threw that
I,
interception.
I mean, I mean that's easy, but like, cause if I like for Russ, bro, I would rather for him to have just throwing an incomplete pass instead of an interception. Like, even
So
though I mean it's
you
kind
was
of
cool with the pass, no run?
like I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to say, like, cause it is Russ, but like I don't know. I think it should have been a better play call. I mean, there was nothing you could. I mean, it was 3rd and 4, so I mean, either way, it's heck of hard to get. But like, I feel like if they came up with a better play call, it would have probably worked. But
See,
then
when
at
I
the
was when
same
I was
time,
looking at, it, I was
at the same time, Gilmore did make a good play on it though.
yeah,
He
I was gonna
did
say
make a
like
good play.
I was looking at it, looked like Russ would have probably threw it a little bit earlier. Then it wouldn't have ended out in a pick. It would have
Yeah,
probably been a touchdown. But also, okay, even if you do go for the field goal, let's say Russ throws an incompletion. Okay, you get the field goal. You up 6 with less than 2 minutes left. They haven't even been able to
yeah,
score a touchdown. Neither one of the teams scored a touchdown all game. So you could have really went for that field goal, tried to drive the field, try the ball downfield just like that with Matt Ryan. I think the Broncos defense was good enough to hold them up, and they would have probably won the game that way.
yeah. I mean,
But even if you want to go, let's talk about later in the game. Do you think they should have played for tie, or should they have played? Or was you cool with them going for it, trying to go for the win?
the
The final
the the
play of the game.
Broncos.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Broncos
on the
final play of the game.
no, I would have. In my opinion, I would have went for the field goal, just tie it and go into overtime. And oh no, because it was
No, they was
overtime.
already in OT.
Ooh, no, never mind. I would have went for it. Yeah, I
So
think it
you
was
was
the
cool.
right
You was
choice.
cool with them
It was the
going for
right.
it.
It was the right choice. It's just your quarterback got to make a play on it. He got to find a way to execute. And I think the way that play was, I think that play was predetermined because he had a dude open that was on the right side that cut in the
KJ
end zone that
Hamler.
he could have easily hit him. But I think that play was already predetermined and they were already planning to go to whoever he threw it to. That person was already supposed to get the ball. So I think if that play wasn't predetermined and he could go to anybody he wants to, he would have seen him
And
easily.
why do you think Russ is doing that? Why do you think? Because he had Hamler running right there, wide open. To me, I always felt like Russ was able to break down the field, look left, right,
Yeah,
look at his short guys. But lately, he's been looking like he's so predetermined. He's not trying to figure out it for himself. He's looking like a less than average quarterback. Why do you think that is? A lot of people they trying to say Steve Curl. Pete Carroll is the reason why the Russ was for his success. They're trying to say that's clear cut now.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, I just think that whatever the head coach for the Broncos name is, he's just horrible. Like if you had gave Russ a good offensive coordinator, bro, or a good head coach, he wouldn't be doing. I think he wouldn't be making he wouldn't be doing the stuff that he's doing right now if he actually had a good head coach. I think that offensive coordinator is just horrible.
Yeah, I want to say it's Nick Hackett. He's a new coach. But I
Yeah,
can't even say
him.
offensive coordinator. KJ was wide open.
Yeah,
So
I
how can you put
know,
that on? You can't put that on him. I feel like that's all Russ. That's Russ not making the right decisions once again.
but it's predetermined though. Like if you were already like if the coach came to you and said, "I want you to go to this dude, you have to throw it to this dude." Russ is gonna throw it to him, no
Why he getting
matter.
250 million? You was a big Peyton Manning fan. You know Peyton Manning's not doing that.
No, I know, but I don't know. I think Russ just is all messed up in the head right now mentally. Like he's just not in the same space that he was when he was in Seattle. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to somehow fix it.
I think, and going back to the original question, I think maybe for the Broncos going for the win it was cool. It was a good play. If Russ would have hit like 2020, like if Russ would have hit the receiver, they would have won the game. It would have been great. Okay, but
Yeah,
now that they didn't, you could say that field goal would have kept you guys into the at least into the division. Still, you guys would have still been up there
yeah,
with the Raiders. At least still fighting. But now you
yeah,
down the whole game. You just lost to the Raiders. Now you just lost another game. Each game you guys losing, it's looking further and further. It doesn't look like they're about to turn the season around to me,
yeah.
at least to
No.
go ahead and make the playoffs.